I just received a package from Anderton's and this was in it. Here we are, the Behringer Octavia. Yeah, let's get into it and have a look. I literally have not opened this yet. So yeah, well, as you can see, it's still sealed. So let me just get a random thing to open it with. A screwdriver, obviously. So it's in a similar box to the others, just in, you know, a slightly different presentation. Yeah, done the same. Okay, so again, with the enclosure, I'll get all the bits out in a minute. They've smashed it out of the park, absolutely. That is as Octavia as it gets, if I'm honest. You know, solid metal enclosure, yeah, brilliant. So let's have a quick look inside. Okay, all right then. So no surprises really, going by the other iterations that they've made in this range, that it is a straight copy of the original circuit. You know, can guess that first of all because it's got a transformer in it, which the Octavia has. It's got a couple of probably 1N914 diodes in it. They're not specifically protection diodes. I think they're part of the circuit. I may be wrong there though. I should have looked at the schematic really. It's got some SMT transistors. There's one there, one up there. 4 SMT transistors from what I can work out. And one of those might be for switching. Oh, that's interesting. You can actually see that they have got room for different transistors for original through-hole transistors there. So there is actually a modding opportunity there in that you could, if you wanted to, swap the transistors out for some different transistors. You could even socket it. Obviously, you'd have to take the SMT transistors out first and then try all the different transistors in there. So that's cool. So it is a bit more moddable. Right, let's get this wrapped up and see what it sounds like. Okay, so we are plugged in and ready to have the first sound coming out of this Octavia. I'm plugged into my high watt T40 in the clean channel, and it sounds a bit like this. Playing as ever the Strat, the Squire Classic Vibe Strat, and yeah, it's a lovely machine. Okay, so I'm going to set it flat out just to start with and see where we go from there. We're on the neck pickup. Okay, so it's not the most outrageous octave I've heard on these. It's passable. I mean, if you bought this for 50 quid, you wouldn't be disappointed. If you bought it for 150 quid, I think I'd be a bit disappointed. The octave isn't super clear like they are on the Octavia. The beauty of the Octavia is the octave effect tends to follow you around the neck a little bit more, as opposed to some octave pedals concentrate on playing around the 12th and 14th fret. It would be interesting to see the result of some transistor swaps. I think that would be an interesting thing to do, and I suspect you'll see that on the Hello Sailor Effects channel very soon. Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid entry. There are better. There are also worse. I think it's, for me, the octave is not as strong as it could be, but it's still definitely got the Octavia flavour. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks very much for listening to my shit riffs. And I'll see you next time.